Let's bring in Senator Rick Scott, Republican from Florida, this morning. Great to see you, Senator. China seems committed as ever to their zero COVID policies, despite these protests. Are they ever going to change? You know, what's interesting, Senator, even World Cup video that's being shown in China has been edited so they don't see many crowd shots because the crowd, guess what, aren't wearing any masks.
Well, first off, it's communist China. Let's all remember that. Number one, we need to get a president that's going to say that, it's wrong how the communist China regime treats its citizens. We need to get American businesses to say they're not going to do business with communist China government or government entities. And then as consumers, we have to say, stop buying Chinese products. All we're doing is we're helping the government of communist China. So we're all in this together.
Right.
We have to understand they've decided to be our enemy. The communist China government decided to be our enemy, and we've got to start taking care of American citizens. It's not helping we shouldn't be here helping the Chinese government, ever.
Very good. All right, next one for you. We are a week away now from the Georgia Senate runoff election between Democrat Raphael Warnock and Republican Herschel Walker. We've seen pretty big turnout already. What do you expect from Herschel Walker? How's he going to do you think?
He's going to win. The reason is Herschel's a great candidate, and Raphael Warnock is a pastor that runs a church that has an apartment complex that kicks people out for being a few dollars behind in their rent. He treats his wife horribly. He votes with Joe Biden and Chuck Schumer 100% of the time. So Georgia's the state that we're going to win. The Herschel Walker will do a very good job as a U.S. senator, and the left doesn't like Herschel Walker because he's going to be such a great senator. So we're all on board. Brian Kemp, the governor's on board. We're all doing everything we can to make sure we get our vote out and win down there. Next Tuesday is important. If you want to help, you can go to teamherschel.com.
Well done. You got that in. Next one for you, Senator. A recent poll found that 62% of Americans want Hunter Biden investigated. 61% believe Joe Biden knew about his son's China business deal. So the question is, Americans want answers, but will congressional investigations actually get to the bottom of this story?
We should. I mean, the American public deserves to know about our president and their family. So in the case of Hunter Biden, it sure appears, but let's get the facts, that he has an inappropriate relationship with communist China. Let's find out what the facts are. Let's put out the facts. If he does it, he ought to come clean and say, what's his relationship? What's Joe Biden's relationship? How's that impact American policy? So let's get to the bottom of the facts here. Unfortunately, in the Senate, the Democrats don't want to have any investigations, any transparency. And it's not to have a vendetta. It's to get good information out there so the American public can make informed decisions. It's American public's government. It's not the swamp in D.C.'s government.
Final question for you, Senator. In your challenge to Mitch McConnell on the Senate leadership for the GOP, you had said that Mitch McConnell represents the status quo, and it's time for a reset. And if we want to be successful in 2024, we have to move forward with somewhat of a new agenda. Do you still feel that way?
I think we have to tell the American public what we're going to do. Are we going to fight to get rid of the IRS agents? Are we going to fight to make sure we don't kick people out of the military that don't get a vaccination? Are we going to fight to balance a budget? We're going to fight to reduce the amount of debt we have. We've got to focus on how do we get these things done. We've got to bring all Republican senators together to fight for these issues. That's what I proposed. I believe we need to work as a group to get good things done for the American public.
Well, it's interesting. The RNC is now doing an internal audit of itself, essentially, to find out where did we go wrong in the midterm election campaign. And part of that was messaging being questioned. Would you agree with that the message was never clear?
I think we've got to give people a reason to vote for us. I think we've got to be very clear. If you vote for us, we are going to be hell-bent on getting these things done. That's how you win elections. That's how I won my governor's race in 2010 when I had never run for office before. I had a very specific plan for 700,000 jobs over 7 years, and that's how I won.
Very good. We'll have to leave it there. But great stuff as always. Senator Rick Scott joining us this morning. Thank you,
Nice seeing you,
Senator.
Ashley. Have a good day.